Sometimes the most powerful royal moments don't happen on balconies. They don't happen in crowns or grand halls. They happen quietly, in a single smile, a gentle pause, or a gift meant not for the world, but for three small children waiting at home. During an official visit filled with diplomacy, tradition, and global responsibility, Prince William experienced a moment that reminded everyone watching: behind the title, behind the future crown, there is a father whose heart never stops thinking about his children. Today, we take you inside that tender moment when Prince William received a sweet surprise during his Saudi visit, not for himself, but for Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Stay with us, because this is not just a royal story. This is a human one. Prince William's visit to Saudi Arabia was carefully planned, highly symbolic, and rich in diplomatic meaning. Every handshake, every conversation, every step he took carried the weight of his future role as king. The cameras followed his movements. Officials watched closely. The world listened. Yet, amid the formality and tradition, something deeply personal unfolded. For Prince William, traveling abroad has never been easy, not because of the distance, but because of who he leaves behind. At home, three young faces wake up every morning expecting their father's familiar presence. Prince George, growing steadily into responsibility. Princess Charlotte, thoughtful and quietly confident. Prince Louis, bursting with curiosity and joy. No matter how important the mission, William has always carried one truth with him: being a father is his most important role of all. It happened quietly, without ceremony, without announcement. During a warm exchange with hosts, Prince William was presented with a small but thoughtful gift. At first glance, it may have seemed simple, but the meaning behind it was profound. This gift wasn't designed for headlines. It wasn't meant to impress the world. It was meant for children. And in that moment, something changed. Witnesses noticed Prince William's expression soften. His posture relaxed. His eyes lit up, not with royal composure, but with pure fatherly affection. This wasn't about politics. This wasn't about protocol. This was about home. Those who know Prince William well say he has a very particular smile, one he reserves for moments that touch his heart deeply. And that smile appeared right then. Not the polished smile of a statesman, not the formal expression of a royal representative, but the quiet, genuine smile of a father imagining his children's reaction. Perhaps he pictured George examining the gift thoughtfully, Charlotte responding with polite gratitude and curiosity, Louis laughing, asking questions, and wanting to play. In that brief moment, thousands of miles away from home, Prince William was already there, emotionally. Royal gifts are nothing new, but gifts meant specifically for royal children carry a different meaning. They acknowledge something deeply human, that even future kings are first and foremost parents. Prince William has often spoken about breaking cycles, about raising his children with warmth, emotional openness, and presence. He wants them to feel loved. He wants them to feel safe. He wants them to grow up knowing their father was always thinking of them, even when duty called him far away. This small gesture during his Saudi visit reinforced that message. It showed the world that no matter how global his responsibilities become, his heart remains firmly anchored at home. To truly understand the emotion behind this moment, we must look back. Prince William grew up under extraordinary circumstances: public attention, immense pressure, and profound loss at a young age. He has spoken openly about how those experiences shaped him and how determined he is to give his children something different: stability, affection, emotional security. Every time he accepts a gift meant for his children, every time he speaks their names publicly, he is quietly rewriting the royal narrative. This moment in Saudi Arabia was another chapter in that story. Prince William did not make a speech about the gift. He did not draw attention to it. And that silence was powerful, because it suggested something deeply personal, a silent promise to bring a piece of this journey back home, to sit down with his children, to tell them where he went, who he met, and why this small gift mattered. It wasn't about the object itself. It was about connection. When news of the moment reached royal watchers, the reaction was immediate and emotional. Comments poured in. "He's such a devoted father. This reminds me of Diana. His children are so lucky. This is the kind of king the world needs." People didn't connect with the diplomacy. They connected with the humanity. In a world often overwhelmed by formality, this quiet gesture felt real. Though Princess Catherine was not physically present, her influence was felt. William and Catherine have always approached parenting as a partnership. They value shared experiences, emotional communication, and grounding their children in kindness. This moment reflected that shared philosophy. A father accepting a gift for his children while abroad, knowing it will be welcomed, shared, and cherished at home. It was a reminder that their family bond extends beyond geography.
Imagine the scene. Prince William returns home. The children run to greet him. Before the stories, before the hugs, before the exhaustion fades, he reaches into his bag. "This is for you," he says. And just like that, distance disappears. Saudi Arabia becomes a story, a lesson, a shared memory. This is how children remember their parents, not for where they went, but for what they brought back emotionally. Chapter 10. A glimpse of the future king. Moments like this matter, not because they are sweet, but because they reveal character. They show how Prince William balances duty and devotion, leadership and love. If this is how he leads as a father, many believe it is how he will lead as king, with empathy, with care, with an understanding that the smallest gestures often carry the greatest meaning.
In the end, this story is not about Saudi Arabia. It's not about royal protocol. It's about a father standing thousands of miles away from home, receiving a gift that instantly transported his heart back to his children. It's about love that travels farther than any royal visit, about priorities that remain unchanged no matter the title. Prince William may be preparing for a future crown, but today he reminded the world of something far more powerful, that even princes carry souvenirs not for themselves, but for the little hands waiting to hold them. And maybe, years from now, when those children are grown, they won't remember the politics or the headlines. They'll remember this, that no matter where their father went, his heart always came home first.